your Legal Shield. Try Legal Shield, man. It will help you save you a lot of money. Lawyers are very expensive. Definitely try Legal Shield. Our last training camp report. This was the last day with fans there in Owens Mills. They're still going to have training camp as well, open to the media. But this will be pretty much the end of the with fans. So we're going to have a week 2 preseason game. We're going to cover week 3 as far as what happened this week. So Thursday, we obviously tape on Wednesday. I actually go on Wednesday. Thursday, last week, TJ Tampa, Bo Braid, and this was the game. So I'm talking about the game, the Colts and the Ravens on Thursday. Bo Braid, Cecily Kane, TJ Tampa played well. Mixed opinions on them. I thought they've been good in camp. I thought Braid, Kane, I think there is some talk about bringing in a safety. I don't know if you need to bring in a safety. You might. They might do it, but I think these guys have really looked decent. You got to keep in mind, this is talking about a 3rd safety, 4th safety, 5th court, 6th. These guys are fine. I think I've been very impressed and I've always been impressed with Bo Braid. I think he was the best player in Maryland a couple of years ago. His tackling, he's like leading the first week of preseason. He's fantastic. So I have no problem with that. This may be the best secondary in the NFL. I wrote a lot of these things after the game, after the Colts game on Thursday. Cooper Rush is an improvement over what we had last year, but his butt needs some work. 2 for 4, 1 INT. He likely struggled if he was the starter, as the starter. Rush has not looked great all the time. I think he's learning a new offense. I think some of you guys are honestly just being a little hyperbolic with Cooper Rush. I think we've seen him play well in the NFL, right? So he's learning a new offense. Not getting the majority of the reps. Obviously, that's going to Lamar on the first team. Only Lamar gets a rest day. Not too worried about Cooper. I think Cooper, not great, obviously, but I not too worried about that. Him as a backup. So as well, we'll get to the other guy as well. That's a whole different thing. We don't need to see any more Keaton Mitchell in the preseason as well. He looked like his 2023 self. 9 carries, 68 yards. And 1 TD, ridiculous speed, shines in the backfield and kickoff returns. Now, he looked good in the game. It's interesting to see they've signed Myles Gaskin. There's talk of signing another running back. So, and he hasn't been practicing. Could this be something else, an injury? And sometimes in preseason, we don't always know. So I think he'll get it. He looked good on the field, though. On the field, when we saw, I thought Keaton Mitchell looked fantastic in the game. I thought he was the star of the game against the Colts. Early returns against special teams additions. So in the offseason, they really committed to improve the special teams. I thought for Ravens standards, the special teams weren't as good. They went ahead and signed LeJontay Wester and Tyler Loop in the offseason in the draft. Early returns look really good. Wester blew the doors off with a punt return right off the bat. He looks fantastic. Wester, I can tell you years later, certainly now we have Zay Flowers, Bateman, DeAndre, but I can tell you in the years past, they'd have been clamoring for him to start the way he's looked at camp. He's been terrific, not only as a kicker, as a punt returner, but as a wide receiver. Absolutely. Tyler Loop did miss a field goal, but I think he's looked fine. He does go wide right, I think, so he needs to work on that, but he's been pretty spot on. Definitely a lot of leg. He's shown of the 2 kickers they had in camp, definitely Tyler Loop is the guy. I don't think they're going to bring in a bet before the season starts. It will be, I think, Tyler Loop at the start. Been good enough in camp. Daniel Falele. I'm going to say it one more time. Dropped weight, made progress this summer, but gave up a sack in the first quarter, knocked to the turf by defensive tackle Amachi Abuar, I think I'm saying the name right, of the Colts. That looked horrible. Look, I don't know what to say to people out here that think Daniel Falele is playing well. I don't know what to tell you. I had this guy on Facebook just saying, I'm just making up content, or I posted the Ravens talk video. Sam Nwaku, I think that's his last name for Ravens Talk. Good podcast. And, he was talking about Falele, and I put it on the Ravori Sports page, and he's like, well, we're just making up stuff. That would have been like, dude, I don't know what to tell people. Like, if you think, this has been going on. He didn't improve a lot last year. I think what they did is they gave him extra help on that side. They realized he was going to struggle, so they ran more to the left side. I think I've seen him in a lot of games. Ricard stayed on that side. Charlie Kolar stayed on that side when they gave help, etc. Got the ball out quick. They started scheming it up. It was a great job with that. But you saw like that one-on-one. I don't know what to tell people. I don't know. Like, if you can't buy that at this point, I don't know what to tell somebody at this point. If you think that Ben Cleveland isn't as good as Daniel Falele, I don't know what you're looking at. I'm sorry. You can be mad at me, but I saw it. So people are having. This has been going on for a while now. What the heck is going on? Okay. All right, there you go. Saturday's practice. So they had the game Thursday. They took Friday off. They had Saturday practice. Kyle Vanaway could compare two possible stats. Gave the Jordan shrug, if you don't know what that is. That was in game one of the finals where he hit 3-pointers. He usually doesn't shoot like that in practice. Look, Kyle Vanaway and Owe have really done a good job in camp. They really look good. I think Mike Green, as good as he has been, they're certainly not going to give up their starting job. I think that's all John Harbaugh was looking for. Kyle Vanaway, I think, has been one of the best value finds maybe they've ever had. Here's a guy they got in late in camp, good, solid vet, good, solid season as a backup. Then he got, because of cap and all that other stuff, got to play more, and it's been great for them. So I think this is one of the best vet signings, one of them, they've ever had. He's looked really good in camp. Chibley Aweezy, I think I'm saying that. I don't think I'm saying that right. Picked off of Lamar Jackson, 11-on-11. Drills undercutting Tylan Wallace to make the play. Also, Nate Wiggins picked off Lamar Jackson in the end zone. Nate Wiggins has had a good camp too. Been overshadowed by Jair Alexander, but Nate Wiggins, I think, has been really good in camp. I'm sorry. Sunday practice. I'm sorry about that. Dad business. There you go. I'm sorry. Dad stuff. All right. 6th-round practice. Robert Lagerbein was placed on IR after season-ending surgery in the preseason opener in the Saturday practice. And a corresponding move, Miles Gaskin. Miles Gaskin was signed on Sunday there as well. Again, we talked about Mitchell. Something may be going on. Kind of not really complimentary for somewhat about that. Mitchell may have, I don't know if there's an injury or something going on. It seems a little bit weird to me, more than just training camp stuff, that they're signing 2 running backs. That's a little, they'll try and tell you that, but I think it may be something more than that. Lamar, with a strong day overall, pinpoint throws all over the field, including one to Kirkwood down the left sideline. Not worried about Lamar. It doesn't matter. A little bit frustrated. I think he's with the line. I think that's probably the biggest concern. All the penalties the offensive line has been getting. Keaton Metal showed burst, 100% back. He impressive rush, jump pass. So Hunters actually spun out of a TJ Tampa and a Bro Bree tackle. So Mitchell, when he was in there, he's been playing well. I absolutely believe Mitchell should be on the roster here. Cooper Rush made most of his opportunities with the first team offense, 11-on-11 work, zipped the ball down the seam to save Flowers, who had a step on Marlon Humphrey. For the most part, the defense has been ahead of the offense in this camp, from what I have seen. from what I've seen and reading and everything like that. They've been ahead of the offense, I think, though, especially with Cooper Rush on the field, who's learning a new offense. But I think the offense has been good enough. I mean, it's not a concern at all, but we are seeing a few more picks. Defense, I think it says more about the defense, honestly, than it does the offense. DeJounte Wester continues to show quickness in his ability to separate with several catches throughout the afternoon. Wester's been fantastic. Every time I've seen him, everything I've seen, it's been great. He's a rookie. He's going to make some mistakes, but we're all very excited about what we've seen. Mike Green put his athleticism and relentlessness on display, working with former Raven Michael McCrary. Fine with that. Fine with that. Having Michael McCrary, I think, one of the greatest motors I think I ever saw on a football player on any team. But certainly, he never got tired on the field when I saw Michael McCrary. So he's been working with him. That's fantastic with me, working on some pass rush moves as well. Video went out last week. I saw Lamar working with Ray Lewis as well, making sure so that nothing wrong with that, having those guys out there showing their ability, not counting the free kick practice. They were working on free kick. Tyler Hoop 7-9 today, missing from 46 and 48 yards. So again, not bad at all from Tyler Hoop. Also to today's practice, Kyle Van Noy beat Daniel Falele, surprising. Lightning quick spin move, which would have hit a quarterback for a sack. Travis Jones was also a big problem with the trash rush drill. Travis Jones has been really good. Travis Jones has been really, really good. I got no problem with that at all, with Travis Jones showing his skills out there as well. I swear, y'all, I'm not trying to bash Daniel Falele. I'm trying to be, but I can't. I don't know. Y'all keep, you're getting gaslit almost to, I think, to a certain extent, because John Harbaugh keeps saying, and y'all keep saying that he's playing. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't believe them when they say that. I can't. I'm watching it, so I don't know what to tell y'all as well. When it's week 3, DeJounte Wester, no question about it. Travis Jones, Ruben Lowry's really making a push to be the next undrafted free agent on the Ravens. I think every day I'm reading about how good Ruben Lowry is. Everything I'm seeing here is Ruben Lowry making plays, getting interceptions, everything like that, really positioning himself for that as well. Devin Leary, not an NFL quarterback. Not an NFL quarterback. I'm not even thinking that maybe he even needs to be on a practice squad. I think he's 3 for 12. Measurables are there. That's about all I see with him. I mean, he can throw the ball well enough. I mean, he definitely has the arm strength. He definitely has the size, the build. That's about it. His accuracy is just not there at all. He seems to lack football instinct. I think he's going to get reps still. I don't think they're going to cut him immediately, because I don't think they want to play Lamar. I mean, you got to have somebody play quarterback. I don't see it. Keaton Mitchell, I have been a loose catch despite all this. Despite all the things I said, because they brought in 2 running backs and there's a word of an injury. He hasn't practiced the next couple of days. And Falele, I don't know what to tell you. He's going to start, though. That's why I'm not reading against it, but he's going to start. Daniel Falele is the starting right guard. Whatever. So that's the way it's going to go. I'm not as worried, because I think they know how to scheme it up. I know they know how to do that as well. But you're gonna it was. I almost showed the video of Todd Monken saying, "Well, you can't judge a guy by the one." Just stop. Just stop, Todd Monken. Just stop. You can't judge a guy by one play, and it's a whole. Okay. I mean, they're telling us something. I don't. Again. So there's your training camp report. Next week will be what we're going to do. We're going to predict the 53-man roster. So it's almost time for the 53-man roster. We're